All right, here we go. Frozen embryo transfer number 2. I'm about to go in for a baseline sonogram and some blood work. Make sure everything's nice and calm, and hopefully get the green light to start taking the estrogen pills.
Good. Right ovaries quiet. As long as your blood work's low. Okay, so I'm going to give you a prescription for esterase and Valium. Today, after I call you with your blood work, you're going to start 3 tablets of esterase. Okay. You do that every day. You're going to stop your birth control today as well. Or you can get today, that's fine. And then you probably have a bleed in the next few days, and that's normal. And then you'll come back in 2 weeks. That's where we'll check your lining. If it looks good, we'll schedule your transfer for that next week. All right. So go by very quickly.
Really quick update. I have an appointment this morning for an ultrasound to check the thickness of the lining of my uterus. If it's measuring where it should be, then I'll get the instructions for when to start the progesterone and oil injections. But the goal is to have a nice thick lining, because if it's not thick enough, that can hinder implantation of the embryo. For the last 2 weeks, I've been taking 6 milligrams of estrogen daily. And that's just 3 little tablets that are 2 milligrams each. So I'm hoping everything's measuring right where it should be, and we'll find out the next steps for our transfer.
Okay, yeah, so I don't see any fluid. So fluid shows up sometimes like a black color in your lining.
Okay.
And we clearly don't see that there. And it looks what we call trilaminar, where you can very distinctively see that middle layer there and the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So visually it looks beautiful. The red and the blue represents blood flow. This looks textbook material. You're a PowerPoint presentation. What a beautiful lining. It's the compliment you always wanted. It really does look good. Embryos love this. Very warm and welcoming. So Tuesday next week I'm going to look at for your transfer, which would mean this week on Thursday you'll start your progesterone. So let me go print out those directions for you. Just a few more pictures because it looks so pretty.
What's it measuring?
Like 8 to 10 or 9.34 on average.
Okay.
It looks great. We want it 6 or higher.
Good.
For perspective. It looks awesome. It looks great.
I'm back home now. My appointment went perfect. I'm so happy. The nurse said my lining looks beautiful, like textbook. It's got the perfect trilaminar stripe, and it's measuring nice and thick. It's measuring at an 8.7, I think it was, which I'm so happy about, because at this point in my last transfer, my lining was only measuring a 6 point something. Things are moving in the right direction. My transfer is scheduled for exactly 1 week from today, and I start the progesterone and oil injections in 2 days. So I'm getting really excited now. Another thing, the nurse said, don't be surprised when you come in for the transfer and there's a different doctor, because the RE that I've been seeing is off that day for whatever reason. So she won't be doing my transfer. It's going to be one of the other doctors. Our clinic has 4 different doctors, but the doctor that's going to be doing my transfer is actually the one who did my egg retrieval. And he's like the founder of the company, so I'm pretty excited. Fingers crossed that, you know, we're in the right hands here. Ow! You didn't go in fast enough. Mike just bought a drone yesterday. He's like a kid on Christmas, outside flying it all day. It's one of those mini drones.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the
We
map.
have liftoff. And it's gone. Wait. I have no idea where the time has gone, but it's already the day before our embryo transfer. I'm just about to do my last progesterone injection before the transfer. Obviously, I have to continue doing them after, but it's our last injection before the transfer. I alternate injection sites between my right and left side every day, and he has been giving me the injections in my left side because I'm right-handed and it's just a really awkward position when I do it to myself. Needless to say, I had a big knot in my muscle yesterday and I have a big bruise. My side, perfectly fine. That's okay, at least he's part of the process, right?
So this is the last injection before the transfer.
2, 3.
Oh, you are in the same bruise.
Piece of cake. So our last transfer, I was like so nervous for a couple days, like leading up to it. But this time I'm like a lot more calm and not nervous, just really excited. And I have a good feeling about this one. Don't really have anything else to update you on. That's all we've been doing the last week is just progesterone injections, estrogen pills, and that's it. I guess the next time we'll be seeing you is tomorrow at our embryo transfer.